had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad. Thinking of some others I've seen. I'd never be you. I'd never be cross. I try to be bold, but they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else give me a thrill, honey, with all your balls. I love you, still have to be you. Wonderful you had to be.
Almost there, Mr. Loy. Can I drop you off at the corner of the street?
If you don't mind, can you drop me a bit closer? It's a warm night. I'm in a nice shirt.
Of course, of course. Is it okay with everyone else?
Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Sorry, miss, it'll just take a minute. It's kind of a...
Special night?
Yes.
Hoping she will say the word.
Say what?
Yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. How do you know?
A nervous young man wearing what I suspect is his girlfriend's favorite shirt, constantly checking his pocket to see if he has the ring.
You're good. Are you a detective?
Oh, no, I'm a romantic.
Fine, but make it quick. My client is waiting.
There's nothing like love, eh?
True. It is the one thing that is fueling our emotions and keeps us going.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mr. Loy, all the best. And remember to tell her she's looking beautiful.
Every day. For the rest of my life. Thank you. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Best of luck. I hope it goes okay for you.
Thank you.
Bye.
What a nice young man.
Yeah, for now.
What do you do, madam?
Sorry?
What do you do for a living?
I'm in advertising. Colgate.
Ah, you sell ideas.
No, I sell toothpaste.
But surely in your hands, toothpaste is not just toothpaste. It is like a tool that is transforming every frown into a smile.
No, toothpaste is just toothpaste. It makes your breath smell a little less funky and makes my life hell. Is there a problem?
Oh, no, it's just that.
See?
You remind me of someone, sorry.
My client is constantly asking me how much longer I'll be.
You need to relax, madam. Life is happening all around you and you're missing it. Doesn't your husband feel ignored?
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't have a husband.
Ah, I see. Never been married.
Nope.
But came very close.
Sorry, can you just concentrate on getting me there, please?
Forgive me, madam. I just wanted to take your mind off your client. You seem to be very stressed.
I am stressed.
I used to know someone in advertising a long
Oh, yeah?
time ago. Yeah, she was a designer.
Ah, was. Had the good sense to quit then.
No, she died actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And your ex-boyfriend, madam, what happened?
It doesn't really matter now, does it?
Was it a great love then?
Yes.
When I take this turn, we will be closer to our destination. Every event in your life is bringing you closer to where you're supposed to be.
Speaking of, how much longer will that be now?
He did not want to wait.
What?
For you, while you were chasing your dreams.
How?
An ambitious young lady like yourself, it is not very hard to guess.
Well, I don't know how this is any business of yours, Mr.
Nabil Mahmood.
Well, Mr. Mahmood, you seem to know everything, so you can explain how he ended up in bed with somebody else. She's just one of the guys, he always used to say. I am sharing my problems with strangers. This is what my life has come to.
I cannot tell you what he was thinking, madam, but I can ask you to stop blaming yourself for it.
Sure, done. Not thinking about it anymore.
There's nothing more corrosive than self-blame, miss. It eats away until you forget who you are.
We're nearly there now, aren't we?
Yes, madam. And if this meeting is going well, maybe you can take a vacation.
I don't have time for a vacation.
I hear Paris is beautiful at this time of the year.
Been there, hated it, filled with rude people and pickpockeets.
How about the Greek islands then?
clouds, sticky in the air, smells as if a lamb had a baby with a fish.
Casablanca.
Huh?
How about Casablanca?
I wanted to go there for years. It's my favorite film. Gosh, when I was little, I spent so many nights staring at that poster.
Hanging above your bed.
How did you know that?
Well, that is where posters are hung usually, aren't they?
Mr. Mahmood,
Nabil, please.
there is something strange about you.
Strange is a rather unkind name we are giving to things we don't know or understand. And this world, it has many beautiful secrets.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Take, for example, tonight. Of all the taxis in all the towns in all the world, you are walking into mine.
That's not quite the line from the film.
Yeah, you got a gin joint in the boot, Nabil?
Oh, you like Casablanca too?
Chris.
Chris.
Okay, Tina madam, here's your stop.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Mr. Nabil. It's been a strange, beautiful evening. See you, Chris.
Have a good night. I hope your meeting goes okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Music, Mr. Chris?
No, thanks.
Are you in a hurry?
No,
Meeting someone?
just going for a walk.
But you live just by the park, don't you? Why don't you go there for a walk?
I prefer the bridge.
I've always found that bridge very lonely. There is something very unforgiving about it. Maybe it's, all that grey metal, grey river. Of course, back home in Bangladesh, the river was very different. Filled with life, fresh water bursting with the tasty fish. I used to catch them for her, only the biggest and best, for her famous mustard hill sakari. I miss it.
Are you going back anytime soon?
I'm afraid that is not possible. She's gone. I can't go back also.
Why not?
Mr. Chris, can I trust you to keep this to yourself?
Believe me, you have nothing to worry about.
Remember when I was talking about the world having beautiful secrets we don't understand?
Yes?
I, Mr. Chris, I'm a keeper of some of those secrets. Back home, I was a healer.
A doctor?
Yes, but of minds and hearts.
A therapist, then?
Therapists in your country are studying the minds. I was born with the gift of reading them. And I used this power to help the peoples.
I don't understand.
You see, Mr. Chris, I can look at anyone and read their mind. I can glance at complete strangers on the street and be privy to their deepest, darkest secret.
Stop pulling my leg, Nabil.
It was on this bridge that it happened, right?
What?
The truck was going too fast, it couldn't have been avoided.
Look, man, if this is a joke, it's not a very good one.
You couldn't have saved her, Mr. Chris, even if you were out jogging with her.
What kind of nonsense is this? Were you driving that truck?
I only came to your country this March, Mr. Chris. You lost your wife 5 years ago on this day.
All right, stop. That's it. I'm leaving. You're crazy. Let me out. I'm gonna call the
Please,
cops.
please, there is nothing to be afraid of. Fear is making us do the foolish things. Fear is the reason my wife is dead. They came for her when I was out fishing, so I couldn't hear them come. They killed her and waited for me. But what they didn't know is I could hear her even when I was far away. I heard her die, Mr. Chris. And I blame myself for it every single day.
What was her name?
Sabah.
And my wife's name?
Maya. But you called her May after the month she was born.
even know what I came here for.
Life must go on, Mr. Chris.
There's nothing left for me to live for.
They can still see us, you know. My wife is now talking to me in the faint whispers, which is telling me to be happy. And your May, she's saying the same thing. This world is filled with wonderful things for you to discover, Mr. Chris. Like the familiar yet fiery eyes of an impatient stranger.
Nabil,
Yes,
could you take me back home, please?
certainly.
Thank you.
Oh, and I will send you Tina Madam's number if she is willing. I know she is.
You don't have to. Okay.
Mr. Chris, what was that line from that movie Casablanca? I think this is the beginning of a
Beautiful friendship.